Hey there. Are you living your life to the fullest after 75? Or, like many, are you worried about the health challenges that often come with age? It's a valid concern. But what if you knew the biggest threats? What if you understood exactly what causes most deaths after 75? And even better, what if you knew how to sidestep those dangers, how to navigate them, how to avoid them altogether? Well, that's exactly what we're going to uncover in this video. We'll reveal the top 5 reasons why most people die after 75 and, more importantly, show you exactly what you can do to avoid them all. Stick around. This could add years to your life and life to your years. Hello, and welcome back to Doctor and Senior Life. I'm Doctor's name, and on this channel, we're dedicated to helping you live a longer, healthier, and more vibrant life in your golden years. Today, we're diving into a crucial topic, understanding the most common causes of death after 75 and empowering you with the knowledge to take control of your health and longevity. Okay, so we've talked about how aging changes things, and why it's important to be proactive. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. What are the big things we need to be aware of after 75, the things that really impact how long and how well we live? First, let's talk about the heart. Heart disease remains a major concern, and it's crucial to understand what puts you at risk and what you can do to protect yourself. We'll delve into preventative measures, things like diet, exercise, and managing stress, that can significantly reduce your risk of heart problems. It's not about running marathons, it's about making smart, sustainable choices that your heart will thank you for. Then there's cancer. Nobody wants to think about it, but early detection is absolutely vital. We'll discuss the importance of screenings and the lifestyle choices you can make to minimize your risk. This isn't just about avoiding certain things, it's also about embracing a lifestyle that supports your body's natural defenses. Think of it as building a strong shield against potential threats. Next up are respiratory illnesses. As we age, our lungs can become more vulnerable. We'll talk about managing your lung health, avoiding triggers that can exacerbate respiratory problems, and simple things you can do to keep your lungs strong and healthy. Breathing easy is something we often take for granted, but it's absolutely essential for a good quality of life. And of course, we need to address Alzheimer's disease. This is a concern for many, and while there's no guaranteed way to prevent it, there are definitely strategies you can use to support your cognitive health and potentially reduce your risk. We'll explore things like mental exercises, social engagement, and diet, all of which play a crucial role in keeping your brain sharp. Finally, we'll cover falls and accidents. This might seem like a less serious topic compared to the others, but falls are a leading cause of injury and death in older adults. We'll talk about creating a safe environment in your home, improving your mobility and balance, and simple things you can do to prevent falls and stay safe. It's all about being proactive and thinking ahead. Think about it this way: understanding these 5 factors is like having a roadmap for a longer, healthier life. And by implementing the strategies we'll discuss, you can significantly increase your chances of not just living longer, but living a more fulfilling life, filled with energy, joy, and connection. It's about taking control of your health and making the most of every single day. And that's what we all want, isn't it? To live a long, healthy, vibrant life, surrounded by the people we love, doing the things we enjoy. That's what this is all about. Okay, so we're covering some really important ground today, right? These are the big things that statistically tend to take us as we get older. But before we dive into all of that, I want you to stick around, hang in there with me until the very end. Because I have a powerful secret to share with you. It's something that sounds almost too simple, and honestly, it's easily overlooked in our busy lives. But believe me when I say this one little habit can add years to your life. Not just years of existing, but years of truly living, feeling good, and being present. It can drastically improve your overall well-being, how you feel day to day, your energy levels, everything. Trust me on this, you absolutely won't want to miss this game changer. It's the kind of thing that once you know it, you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. So yeah, stick around. I promise it'll be worth it. Okay, let's dive into the heart of the matter, the 5 major reasons why, after 75, unfortunately, most deaths occur. Knowing this isn't about dwelling on the negative, it's about empowering ourselves to live longer, healthier, and more fulfilling lives. We're going to explore each of these areas, understand the risks, and most importantly, discover how we can avoid them. First up is heart disease. Now, this isn't just one thing, it's actually a whole category of conditions that affect your heart. We're talking about things like coronary artery disease, heart failure, arrhythmias, the list goes on. The tricky thing is, as we get older, our risk for developing these problems increases. Things like high cholesterol, which can build up plaque in your arteries, making it harder for blood to flow, or high blood pressure, which puts extra strain on your heart, and even habits like smoking, all these contribute to the problem. Imagine your heart as an engine, and these things are like gunk in the fuel line. But the good news is, there's a lot we can do. Lowering your risk of heart attack and stroke starts with lifestyle changes. Think about adopting a heart-healthy diet, one that's low in saturated and trans fats, cholesterol, and sodium, but rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Regular exercise, even just a brisk walk every day, can make a huge difference. Quitting smoking, if you smoke, is absolutely essential. And of course, working with your doctor to manage things like high cholesterol or high blood pressure through medication if necessary. The benefit here is huge. Not only do you lower your risk of those scary events like heart attacks and strokes, but you also improve your overall cardiovascular health, giving you more energy and allowing you to enjoy life to the fullest. It's like giving your engine a tune-up, allowing it to run smoothly for years to come. Next, let's talk about cancer. This is a word that nobody wants to hear, but it's a reality we need to face. Again, cancer isn't a single disease, it's a collection of many different diseases. And while cancer can strike at any age, the risk definitely increases as we get older. The key here is early detection. Think about it. Finding a potential problem early often means treatment can be more effective, and the chances of a successful outcome are much higher. Now, let's move on to respiratory illnesses. As we age, our lungs can become more vulnerable to infections and other problems. Think about pneumonia, COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, even just the flu. These can be much more serious in older adults. One of the biggest risk factors for respiratory illness is, you guessed it, smoking. Smoking damages your lungs, making you more susceptible to infections and other problems. But even if you've never smoked, it's important to be aware of air quality. Pollution, allergens, even just being around someone who is sick can trigger respiratory problems. One of the most important things you can do to protect yourself is to get vaccinated. Flu shots and pneumonia vaccines are highly recommended for older adults. And of course, avoiding smoking and exposure to secondhand smoke is crucial. If you have a pre-existing respiratory condition, like asthma or COPD, work closely with your doctor to manage your symptoms and prevent flare-ups. Maintaining good air quality in your home by using air purifiers and avoiding exposure to pollutants can also help. The benefits are clear: reduced risk of respiratory infections, improved lung function, and the ability to breathe easier and enjoy life more fully. It's about protecting those precious lungs and ensuring they can keep you going strong for years to come. Let's address a challenging topic: Alzheimer's disease and dementia. These conditions can have a profound impact on quality of life, affecting memory, thinking, and behavior. While there's no cure for Alzheimer's, there are things you can do to potentially slow the progression of the disease and maintain cognitive function for as long as possible. It's important to understand that Alzheimer's and dementia are not just a normal part of aging. They are diseases that require attention and care. This is where mental stimulation, social engagement, and a healthy diet come into play. Think about activities that challenge your brain, like puzzles, reading, learning new skills, or even just having engaging conversations. Staying socially active by connecting with friends, family, and community groups can also make a big difference. And just like with heart health and cancer prevention, a healthy diet is crucial. Focus on foods that are good for your brain, like fruits, vegetables, and healthy fats. The benefits here are about improving cognitive function, reducing the risk of cognitive decline, and enhancing overall quality of life. It's about keeping your mind sharp and engaged, allowing you to continue to enjoy the world around you and the people you love. Finally, let's talk about falls and accidents. As we get older, our balance and coordination can decline, making us more susceptible to falls. And unfortunately, falls can lead to serious injuries, like fractures, head injuries, and even death. But the good news is, falls are often preventable. It's all about taking steps to reduce your risk. This is where home safety modifications, fall prevention exercises, and proper footwear come into play. Think about things like installing grab bars in your bathroom, removing tripping hazards like loose rugs, and ensuring adequate lighting in your home. Fall prevention exercises, like balance and strength training, can help improve your stability and coordination. And wearing proper footwear, like shoes with good support and non-slip soles, can make a big difference. The benefits are clear: reduced risk of falls, injuries, and improved mobility. It allows you to move around safely and confidently, maintaining your independence and enjoying an active lifestyle. So, there you have it, the 5 major reasons why, after 75, most deaths occur, and more importantly, how to avoid them all. It's about being proactive, taking care of your health, and making lifestyle choices that support your well-being. Remember, it's never too late to start making positive changes. By focusing on these 5 areas, you can increase your chances of living a longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life. It's about empowering yourself to take control of your health and enjoy every moment to the fullest. Alright, let's talk about that secret. The one thing that flies under the radar, that we so often overlook in our quest for longer lives. The secret is consistent social connection. Yeah, I know, it might not sound as exciting as the latest superfood or a fancy new exercise routine, but hear me out. Studies, real solid research, shows that maintaining strong social bonds is a powerful predictor of longevity. Think about it, humans are social creatures. We're wired to connect, to share, to support each other. When we lose that connection, it takes a serious toll. Loneliness and isolation, they're not just about feeling sad. They can be as detrimental to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Seriously. That's how impactful it is. It weakens your immune system, increases inflammation, messes with your sleep, and even impacts your cognitive function. It's like slowly turning down the volume on your life force. So, what can you do? How do you build and maintain these vital connections? It's not about having hundreds of friends or being the life of the party. It's about nurturing genuine relationships, finding people you can be yourself with, people who support you and who you support in return. Think about the people in your life right now. Who makes you feel good? Who do you enjoy spending time with? Who can you call when you're having a tough day? Those are the relationships you want to invest in. Make an effort to reach out, schedule regular get-togethers, even if it's just a quick phone call or a coffee date. And don't limit yourself to just your existing circle. There are so many opportunities to connect with new people, people who share your interests and passions. Join a social group, a book club, a hiking group, a gardening club, anything that sparks your interest. Volunteering is another amazing way to connect with others while making a difference in your community. You'll meet like-minded people and feel good about giving back. Even something as simple as striking up a conversation with your neighbor or joining a local community center can make a huge difference. It's about finding those little moments of connection that brighten your day and remind you that you're not alone. And remember, it's not just about receiving support, it's about giving it too. Being there for others, offering a listening ear, lending a helping hand, it strengthens the bond and makes you feel good in the process. It's a two-way street. Think about your family too. Are you making time for your loved ones? Are you staying connected with your siblings, your parents, your children? Family relationships can be a source of incredible strength and support, but they require effort to maintain. Make an effort to call, visit, or even just send a quick text message. Let them know you're thinking of them. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. I'm introverted. I don't like being around people. And that's okay. You don't have to become a social butterfly overnight. It's about finding what works for you. Maybe it's joining a smaller, more intimate group. Maybe it's connecting with people online through a forum or a social media group. The key is to find ways to connect that feel comfortable and authentic to you. And don't be afraid to ask for help. If you're feeling lonely or isolated, reach out to a friend, a family member, or a mental health professional. There's no shame in admitting you need support. In fact, it's a sign of strength. The bottom line is this: by actively nurturing relationships, joining social groups, volunteering, or simply reaching out to loved ones, you can reduce stress, boost your immune system, and improve your overall mental and physical well-being. You can literally add years to your life. It's about creating a life filled with connection, purpose, and joy. It's about surrounding yourself with people who lift you up, who make you laugh, and who remind you that you're not alone on this journey. So, go out there, connect with others, and start living a longer, healthier, and happier life. Because, believe me, it's worth it. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. Share it with your loved ones too. I think they'd find it valuable. Leave a comment below, telling us what other topics you'd like us to cover. We're always looking for new ideas to help you live your best life. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.